30 days ago, I couldn't say no to save my life. Here's what happened to me when I finally started putting myself first. Always saying yes to requests, even when I was exhausted sometimes. No sleep, couldn't do nothing. Like, for real. Giving more than I could afford emotionally, financially, and physically. Taking on responsibilities that aren't even mine simply because I did not want to disappoint people. Feeling guilty when you want to say no, even when it was necessary for my health and peace. Noticing that others expected me to do things every time, really, and then rarely offering me help or even asking me, do I need anything? If you haven't watched any of my videos of my series, I beg you to watch these videos. Like one of my videos, my first video is signs you are an overgiver. My next video was overgiving at work nearly broke me. That's a good one. My other video is breaking the overgiving cycle, setting healthy boundaries. The other one is how to say no without feeling guilty. 30 days ago, I was waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning. Can you imagine that? With anxiety about all the commitments I had made, my stress levels off the chart, like whack. Honestly, my stress was like 8 out of 10 on most days. I was exhausted by noon because I was simply saying yes to everyone except myself. Stress level 8 out of 10, energy level drained by 2 p.m., sometimes by 12, sleep lying awake thinking about everyone that I had disappointed, overthinking, like, oh Lord, terrible. Physical symptoms, can you believe it? Like headaches, shoulders all tight, knots in my stomach, like craziness. Now, 30 days later, stress level has dropped. My stress level on most days is like a 4. Come on now. I actually have good energy. I'm actually working out in the evening time. I feel a lot better about myself. And I can actually say that word no in so many other ways without even saying no. Not physically saying the word no. Sometimes I do say no, but I can say it in other ways too. I have made sure to commit to myself to set boundaries. The specific boundary that I have set was to stop over giving. Some of the tools that I have used throughout my series, like in my first video, Signs of Overgiving, I used the self awareness check. I started catching myself like mid sentence when I'm getting ready to say yes. And then I started like, I did the pause technique, like before answering, and I'll be like, let me check my calendar. You know what I'm saying? Because I was getting ready to say, yeah, let me check my calendar. Or my other thing is, let me think about it. Catching yourself. I had to catch myself. Another technique that I used was like, um, in my this is in my third video. I would my sorry, my third video is like, why do we overgive? So I use like the childhood pattern is when you realize, I'm still trying, um, to, like, it's the fear identification. It's like you name a fear that disappoints you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you use that. My fourth video is how to say no you use the 3-step formula. Is when you let me get back at you. Like let me get back with you. That's how you use that one. So um what all changed? Things that changed. So at work, I stopped saying, stop staying late. That was one good thing for people emergencies, because people will be like, "Girl, I got an emergency. I gotta leave this and that," and then want me to stay late. I stopped that. For families, I stopped hosting stuff for them. Hey, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I got something else to do. I got something else to do. Yep. For friends, they always want me. Can you go over here with this? Nope. No, 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 no. I stopped going to those things, and I was not feeling guilty about it. I actually would tell them I can't go, I have something else to do, and I actually would stay my tail at home and just have a self-care day for myself and didn't feel guilty about it at all. Okay? And when I was at work, I know when I found out, like going through these 30 days, I started at the end of the 30 days, when it was over, I started feeling like my energy was coming back, my stress level was down, and I was getting a lot of good sleep, like a lot of good sleep. So that's why I'm saying, like, this will be a great thing for you to go through. Like, seriously, you would love it. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not everybody is going to be thrilled about the new boundaries. Some people definitely gonna push back when you stop being their go-to yes person. Friends told me I changed, and not in a good way. The co-workers that was questioning me about staying late, they was like, "You can't stay? You always stay. Why you can't stay now?" you know? And then my family, they were saying stuff like, "You used to be so helpful. What's wrong with you? Why you can't?" Them boundaries. They them boundaries are something else. And you know what? That was actually proof that my boundaries was working, because the people who were upset, they were the ones who was getting the most benefit from the overgiving. The ones that was upset. That's how I know them boundaries was working. Because soon as I put them in place and I stood 10 toes down on my boundaries, all them people that were in my face that was upset, those were the ones that was taking the most advantage of me. So that's how I realized, like, them boundaries, all those people, them co-workers, them friends, and the family members that were upset, those were the ones. And I am so proud of myself that I was able to stand 10 toes down, 10 toes down on those people. And you can do it too. So, what I learned is, people who truly care about you will respect your boundaries. And the ones who don't tells you everything you need to know about the relationship that you have with that person. Because if they love you and they care about you, they will respect your boundaries, whether they like the boundary or they don't like the boundary. If they love you, they will respect it, they will honor it, and they will do it. Okay? Was my 30 days perfect? No. Did I slip up during the 30 days? Yes, absolutely. But here's the difference: I picked myself back up, I focused on what I wanted my end goal to be, and I got back to work. It's your turn now. It's your turn. It's your turn. What is one boundary that you can set this week Drop it in the comments and let's all support each other. You know, I'll comment, you comment. Anybody want to comment? We can all comment together. This shows the real journey and the struggle and the wins. So drop your boundary down in the comment. I mean in the comment section, and we all can comment and help each other. I'm going to drop the whole entire series down in the bottom. So you don't have to go back and look for. I'm going to drop it down at the bottom and you can start from the first one all the way to this last one right here. And together we can win on this overgiving. Okay? I will be dropping more videos to come. And this is Real Talk with Tay.